Hi everyone, it's Tina for Number Doll Beauty. So I'm doing another empties, and I've actually got quite a bit this month. A lot of it's sort of body care, skincare and that, and things that the whole family have been using. So I really wanted to get this done so I could get a lot of stuff in the recycling, because look how much stuff I've got in there. Now I'm not showing off, we've got a MAC bag of stuff. I wish. Really, you don't need to buy that much MAC. I made the mistake from my kit. Never again. First thing is just a bunch of wipes. I'll get all this sort of stuff out of the road first. I have gone on about my home brands of baby wipes that we all use in the family. I just like the price. I do want to make an amendment though. I think in one of my empties videos I said you get a box of 10 from Woolworths for $10. It's actually a box of 6 for $10 in that, but I normally wait for a special or something. And you get 80 wipes per pack. I like them because they're not too wet. You know, some facial wipes or what have you, body wipes, are very sort of wet and it just sort of rubs or smears everything everywhere. I just like them. They're fragrance free, aloe vera, vitamin E, alcohol free, soap free, so sort of good for sensitive skin, the whole family. We all use them for various things, like I said, and even with my kit and that, so that one. But having said that, I also love these ones. These are like my indulgent facial wipes. I've talked about them before. They're from Milk Beauty Wipes. You get 25 in a pack, but they're dual sided. They're normally about, I think, $8, $9, $10 depending, but get them on special at price line. I love them because they're actually really big. Like your normal facial or wipe will be about that, you know, just a little, you know, bigger than that, just slightly bigger than a normal tissue, but these ones are absolutely huge, and they've got one sort of flat side to remove your makeup and another side that is like raised so you can exfoliate if you so wish. So I really do love them, and they smell delicious, like they smell divine. So they're my indulgent sort of facial wipes. So sort of, you know, switch up between. I'm just going to randomly grab a product. This one is the Johnson's Baby Care Moisturizing Body Wash. Now, me and my husband actually used this one up. I just got it because it was half price a few months ago at Woolies. So I thought I could reuse the pump bottle for a lot of the other products that we sort of use in the household. So I'll just remove that. Haha. So that's why I like that. So I got 1 litre. I can't remember. It was like a bargain price, like maybe $3, $4 or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I really did like it. It's okay. It was moisturising, foamed up lovely. I think the smell was probably the best thing, but we didn't have any reactions to it, which is great because I do sort of suffer from eczema and dermatitis and that occasionally. Next thing is actually my husband's favourite. He loves any sort of Sorbeline body wash or moisturiser. He has since before, like we went out, so he sort of stuck with that. I try and get him like the Johnson ones to switch up every now and again, but he kind of gets in that sort of rut. So, but this is the Redwin Sensitive Skin Sorbeline body wash. This is his favourite one at the moment. He uses this and the Dermasukin one that I've gotten him on as well. This is a 1 litre one, soap-free, fragrance-free, pH-B balanced, like a lot of the Cetaphil sort of stuff, and Dermasukin as well. But he loves that one, and I think I got this on special as well at Woolies. Yep, Woolies girl. I like Coles too, but there you go. This one was just another one that I had floating around. This is that Vaseline, the spray cans, the Intensive Care Spray Moisturiser Aloe Vera. I really like these. I like them because I can sort of do all that. You know, you get out, you're in a rush, you got to attend to your kid or whatever, and it's like shh, do the back and the backs of the legs, the butt and all that. So that's why I like these sprays, quick and easy. They're normally about $10 though, which is quite pricey for 190 grams for just a spray bottle, but get them on special, normally about $6 or something from Coles or Woolies. So, but this is my favorite one, the aloe vera one. I apologise for doing this. We don't have air conditioning here. We have the little fan and stuff that we share. But it's funny because I saw Natalie Patel was doing a video the other day. The fragrance, the starting over fragrance tag, and she was like, "Oh, dabbing and dabbing." Like, I feel your pain. Don't worry, I get it. But believe me, you don't want me sitting here in a bikini while I'm filming. Believe me, guys. So this is this is as, you know, less as I'm going to get. And this one's another Bath and Body Works shower gel. I say another one because in a lot of my favorites videos, empties videos, I've been showing these empty bottles. This is another one. I think I ended up with 2. Pink chiffon, one of my favorite. Beautiful floral one. They're around about $12.95, I believe, 295 mils. They do foam up well, but we use them in the bath and in the shower as well, which is what I really liked. So it's multi-purpose. And another thing I was doing is mixing a lot of the fragrances. Like I have another one in here. This is my second one as well. Twilight Woods from Bath and Body Works. Was mixing this one, which is quite a musky floral scent, with chiffon, which is more of your light sweet candy floral sort of scent, and I loved it. And they foam up or bubble up quite well in the bath, so I like that. I just have to be careful sometimes, you know, if I have too much soap sort of based products in that, my skin can go wah, so I sort of balance it between that, something like the Sorbeline or my Dermasukin and that as well. But a lot of them have been sort of on the last little dregs for months, and I get them from Bath Body on Home. I'll put videos and all that down below, not affiliated. Other body stuff, again, this is the Sanctuary Spa Convent Garden Daily Escape. Ooh, I got this months ago from Priceline when it was on special. I think there was the gift bag or something, maybe it was around that time. The Body Moisture Spray. Now, I'm getting into a lot of these spray ones because they're just easy on the go. These are more like your sort of oilier feeling, oilier sort of texture sprays though. I love this because for 150 mils it was on special for about, I can't remember now, what was it? Oh god, could have been $6 something. It's a really good cheap price. I love the smell. I love that it wasn't sort of too oily, and you could sort of rub it in. It's one you have to sort of rub in though, whereas the Vaseline one you can sort of just spray and go. But I did love this for the price. I also love the spray bottle. I really do love this, so I'm going to reuse it. This little thing here was a little bit longer, but I love that. So I can take that off and reuse it like I do a lot of my sort of products. Okay, we're skipping over to this one. This is just from Woolworths. It was on special. It's the Select Range Once Upon a Time Baby Sensitive Wash. Whoa. This is just one we were trying with my son. He does get quite a bit of eczema in that, so we normally use QV Wash, which I think, yeah, I do. Here we go. QV Wash Kids soap, like, you know, all the soap-free fragrancy sort of stuff for the skin. So we try and switch it up as well. He also uses the Dermasukin one, which I've mentioned numerous times. There is one we're trying now because he had a bit of a bad run there, which is, we know, when he's been sick as well. So we're switched up to now is like more of an oatmeal sort of soothing one, which is the Dermaveen. I will let you know how that goes. But so far, these are all been good with the skin and cure rash. But these are the ones that we sort of switched to. I switched to more wipes. It's like white smorgasbord. So this is just the ones I carry around in my bag. You may have seen them in my What's in My Bag videos. They're the wet ones, Be Gentle Sensitive, the antibacterial face and hand wipes. I use them on myself, on my son as well. I tend to go for any more sensitive wipes, and then I normally just grab a whole bulk of them when they're on special. I think they're normally a couple of bucks, but try and get them cheaper than that. And I also like them too, because you know when you go out swatching makeup and stuff, and you can normally tell proper makeup enthusiasts because they got multiple swatches here. So great to have those in the bag. And also these ones, these are the Swispers original. They're just the travel pack, the 5 facial ones, you know, when you go away. But I like the facial ones too in my bag because they're a little bit bigger than these ones, and also tend to get off some of the other more stubborn sort of makeup. I think you can get 3 or 4 in a pack of these ones, the Swispers. Those are other ones I carry in my bag. Got another bunch of cotton tips. I've given up on, I normally go into Dollar King and grab a whole big bulk of them for $2, you know, 1,000 or something. Keep forgetting to grab them when I'm there, so I always grab a little pack somewhere. Beauty Essentials, is that? Not sure where that is from. But yeah, they're fine. Most of the cotton tips I use are great anyway. Won't be a surprise, I keep going on about my Bashkin Loam Renew. This is the eye solution, cleansing solution, storage solution I've used for many years. When I say many years, probably Bashkin Loam a good 2 decades. Yeah, no, just under 2 decades I've been wearing contacts, yeah. Make myself sound older than I am. Well, finally, it's very rare, and you'll probably notice if you do watch some of my Empties videos that I actually make it to the end of a hair care product because I keep getting so many for some reason in different beauty subscription boxes, or someone gives something to me, or you know, I've gone and grabbed something from the salon they've convinced me to try. But this is from Label M Dry Shampoo, and it, pretty sure, yeah, her fashion box I got this one in. I was actually quite impressed. It's a matte effect hair refresher and styler. To be completely honest, it's not that much different from any other, is it Bastille or any other type of dry shampoo that I have used, to be completely honest. But I've just started not my new technique, I've been using it for a couple of months, where I've finally got dry shampoo to work for myself. So I'm bending down, the camera's in a weird angle. I used to, how do I used to do it? Just normally you can spray it and then sort of brush it through, and I couldn't understand why literally in about 2 seconds it would sort of be look worse or be more greasy or what have you, and not have that dry shampoo effect and not feel refreshed or look refreshed in that. And I know, I'm sorry, my roots are a bit shocking at the moment. But I realised it's because I was using the brush that I normally use with all of my styling products and that, so it had all that sort of residue on the brush. So I have a separate brush just for drying dry shampoo, and also I tend to do my hair after I do all my skincare and my face. As you can imagine, I've probably got residue on my hands, even though I like sanitize my hands and stuff like that. So now make sure my hands are clean and dry, clear of any sort of product. Got that separate brush that I just use for dry shampoo. Obviously I clean my brushes regularly anyway, but since I do that and then I style it with the, or brush the dry shampoo through and continue sort of styling, because I normally would do this, it's actually been working. So any type of dry shampoo now is doing the trick for me. So if you find you've tried all the weird sort of tips that people have suggested, you know, standing upside down and brushing it through like this, or doing it, spraying at this angle, maybe try just using a separate brush and making sure your hands are free of any sort of skincare or makeup or stuff like that. Phew, literally phew, sorry, that's pretty gross. Got this radiant sheen going on. This one is my nail enamel dryer I've used for years. I love it. It's the Demert nail enamel dryer. It's actually a big spray bottle, and I used to love the OPI rapid dry spray, but literally for a little bottle would be like 20 bucks or something, whereas you can get this big spray can of 212 grams from a beauty supply store. My beauty supply store is SA Hair Now and Beauty in Sydney City. I'm not sure what the price is now because I stocked up, gosh, probably last year or so. They were about $8.99, so about $9 for a whole big can of this, and it works better than the spray. Sometimes it gets a little bit sort of oilier feeling. This is like a dry spray. You spray it on. It's got mink oil, I believe, in it. Organic protein mink oil. You spray it on and it's done and dusted. So that's why I like it. But I'm out now. Rest up. Next thing is actually another sort of oil like this one. This is from the Body Series line at Mickey Cosmetica, that new line that they came out of their own brand, body care and makeup and stuff. I actually got this in a rewards point box, beauty loop box. I think it was loop 3 months and months ago, towards the beginning of the year. And I finally finished it up. I've been on a big body care kick trying to get through a lot of things, so it's all gone. It was a nice pump bottle. Love the look of it. Smelt divine, like it's literally like it says melts into the skin. It really does. 120 mils. I think it might be $30 or $40. It's more of a pricier thing. When they say body elixir, it really does feel luxurious. It's a thicker sort of solution than this one. So this is more like your light spray. This is your thick sort of body sort of gel that you get out of the oil that you get out of the shower and sort of rub in. Very, very nice. Honestly, didn't make my skin feel any different than this much cheaper one, to be honest. Sorry, Mega. But this does smell divine. It feels divine. It's got, oh gosh, what has it got in it? Nut oils, jojoba, avocado, rosehip, sandalwood, vitamins A, B and E, blah blah. Whereas this one does have, near the top, it does have mineral oil, so that's probably where you're getting all that sort of moisture barrier from, is actually from the mineral oil. But this one I think doesn't have that in it. Pretty sure, because it's got all the other good stuff, but you are going to pay the price for sort of that. But I do love the thing. It's got a really pretty sort of plain but elegant sort of box, and the look of it, it would make a nice, I guess, Christmas present. So it is a nice sort of oil. I didn't have any reactions to it. It does say to put on after showering or bathing, like on your damp skin, and honestly it just does melt. It feels great sort of in there. To me though, really not much difference between any of these and that one, like my skin didn't feel like extra moisturized and all that sort of stuff, but it did smell great and feel good. It does give you that sort of pick you up after you use it. So next one, ooh, this might have been in that beauty bag from Priceline I was sort of mentioned before with this one, because this is also from Sanctuary Spa. This was the Luxurious Scrub. I thought I'd used this up before, but then I found it. We had a box of things when we cleaned out the shower that I'd forgotten to put back into the shower, so that it had sat there for ages, so I'm not sure if I did mention it before. It did smell and feel great. It was a nice sort of body scrub. Has a very lovely tropical feeling to it. I think it's got the fragrance. The fragrance though is interesting. It's literally halfway up. Normally I'm used to seeing fragrance of near the bottom, you know, where all the colouring and all that sort of stuff is. This is literally halfway through. For like, blah, blah, blah. So to me, any body product that seems to have fragrance lumped right in the middle before a lot of all the other products, it's like, ooh, wouldn't that be a little bit more drying, or would you have issues if you have sensitive skin? I don't know. That's just my mind. But did smell great. It was a nice scrub. My husband liked it. I liked it. It might have even been in a favourite sort of video. I think more for the smell than anything else. But it was nice. It was a nice sort of scrub. I think for the price of this sort of range, it's still good. But would I go out and purchase it again? Probably not in the near future, unless Priceline has their 40% off skincare. Maybe then, yes. This, another hair care item. This might have been my second one. This is the David Babai Blowout Rapid Blow Dry Spray. This is quite a pricey one though. I bought this, I think I did get it on special for about $20, but it's normally around about the $26, $29 mark. Spray. I have loved it to pieces. So pretty much, you know, you towel dry your hair and you spray it through and blow dry, and it's supposed to cut down the blow dry time. And it really did, and it smelled. The smell is phenomenal to me. It smells like Malibu. Sorry, you know, not so much rum, but that lovely coconut pineapple scent. Sorry, this is gross. I'm going to be filming an Empties tissue box by the time I finish this video. But yes, it smells great, feels good. Loved it, worth it, but again I'm going to hunt around and get one on special. My lovely friend Ches did send me a similar sort of thing, a blow dry spray, the Sedal one. I'm still trying to get that to work. I'm not sure if there's something, maybe it's my hair. My hair has been getting more difficult, to be honest. The keratin treatment has literally all gone, smoothing treatment that I've had, and I really do notice a difference now. There's but plus also, as you can see, it's very processed, but I haven't been highlighting it, as you can tell, in months. But yes, so I do love that. That is great. It really did work for me. Another hair care item. Woohoo! This one is by Pravana. My husband ended up sneaking and using this one, and I was like, argh. But this is the Keratin Fusion Sulfate Free, because a lot of my things that are going on with my hair, I try to have the sulfate free stuff. This smells divine, smelled divine. From my salon, it was about $22. So a pricier shampoo, you get 300 mils. But it really did, like, it feels great. And I suppose not much more different than a lot of my other trichovetic keratin sort of infused sort of products that I have. Yeah, sulfate free / keratin infused products. But I really do love it. I really did like this. But I've got plenty of other little samples of shampoos and all that similar sort of thing that I'm going to get through. But thanks to my husband, I ended up using all this up. He liked it. And I think this is the one that I looked at my husband and I said, oh gosh, your hair's looking really... I was about to say how wonderful his hair was looking, and then I realised he must have been using all of my things, and it was. Another hand care bathroom product. This is the Pears hand wash. I just grabbed this because it was on special half price release a little while ago. But I always try and have a nice sort of soap free, you know, gentle, sensitive, friendly hand wash in the house. And I do like Pears as well, and it's weird because some people don't like, I don't think, like the smell of the Pears sort of product. You know, it has that amber sort of look, but it has the I wouldn't say it's woody, but it's quite a deep sort of scent. Like, it's not floral, it's not spicy, almost spicy. I don't know how to describe the scent of the pear stuff, but I like it. I find it very soothing for something. But my husband's not too fussed by it though. Yeah, sorry. Some of these are actually from my friend Cher's when she sent me that big gift package. This is the La Roche-Posay. I should have looked up how to say it. Little samples. This is the anti-imperfections corrective and unclogging anti-imperfection care. It was a 3 ml sample. Honestly, I've got low or large pores here and here and here. You probably can tell because I don't try to cover them that much. I didn't really notice that much of a difference. It seemed to be smoother and I could apply my makeup. I tried it in the morning and at night, a little bit better. But I think with 3 ml it was a bit hard to gauge how it was, but I was blown away that she sent me a lot of these little samples of this range because it's quite a pricey one and it's one I've been wanting to try, so thank you. I'm working my way through all of those chairs. This is another one she sent me. It's La Perrette Akuru. This is the Resurrection Night Cream. This was like never ending. It's a beautiful little pump, like a lovely little sample. If this is a sample, it's 15 mils. It was great. I kept doing this every night for a couple of weeks and it felt like it wasn't going to run out. Nice smell, and I really do like this range, or like this product, the feel of it. But also, I did have a large sample years ago. I went to some sort of event or something like this, media thing for it, and I got a lovely sample and I gave it to one of my friends that has more mature skin in it, and she really loved it. She made it last for months and months, like the tiniest little bit. But I finally got a chance to try it myself. So thank you again, Cheers. Now this is one Revita Nail. I think this is the second one I might have got. I got one in might have been her fashion box towards the beginning of the year. I kind of liked it. They were okay, but then I just saw this, like I think it was $1. It was some sort of special somewhere, so I grabbed another pack. They aren't so great, to be honest. No, I don't have it, but I've mentioned before, I love the Hiromi and the Mavala sort of wipes. They're the same sort of thing. You get 30 pads in a little thing. I love them because the pads that they provide are much thicker, so when you're doing things like, you know, really thick glitter polishes or really thick matte polishes, you know, you're really working at getting the polish off. They don't break up in that. They also distribute a good amount of sort of product. These tend to dry up quite quickly. They're really thin, and I might go through 5 on both nails, where I might use 1 to 2 of the other pads. Even though they're pricey, I think you get your money's worth for the other ones, especially if you get them on sale. I think they can range between $7 to $10 depending where you get them. But they smell great, and I really like them. But they are quite, I wouldn't say greasy. They have the oil, and it gets quite, it's like cuticle oil, what it feels like. So you can just rub it in once you're finished. But if you have really, really bright coloured polishes, it can tend to smudge it around. So you just need to have some tissues handy. Whereas these ones, it's like, I should have known better rather than just buying it because it was on special. Oh, here's another one that Cheers sent me. This is the 50 UVA Extreme Fluid. I actually really like this, and like I said, a 50 plus one. It's just a clear, it was just a white lotion, like, you know, SPF sort of thing, but it actually felt really nice, and I sort of use it here. I'm getting sort of sunspots. I need to get all these checked out because we do have cancer in the family, so I better sort of get that checked out. I'm getting more and more sunspots, even though I use makeup with SPF in it. I have my moisturizers have SPF in it. I keep out of the sun a lot. We always use sunscreen and that, but I've got I'm prone to freckles, sunspots, and some moles and all that, as you can see. So any sort of protection is great. And this is another one. This is my L'Oreal Nude Magic BB Cream. You might have seen me go on about it in my long-winded starting over tag. This is the light medium. Love them. Love the stuff. And I probably can cut it open. I actually have 2 because I had one floating around downstairs where I touch up. Anyway, so I cut them open and scoop it out. My friend Sabine used to do that. Oh, this one. This is Swiss hand cream. I really did like this one. It was really nice, but it's one of the products that must have fallen out, and this happened twice. It fell out of my bag, my handbag, one I was carrying in there. I got this in a beauty box, rescued it from the car, popped it back in there, and I think it must have fallen out right under the seat and sort of flipped up under the carpet. And it's I did a big clean out of the car and I found it again, but it's literally got fried and cooked. Gross. But it was a good hand cream at the time, but this is sort of nasty. Oh, it's a lid. This goes along with sort of this one as a body oil. This is the Nuxe, N-U-X-E, that sort of dry oil. honestly felt a lot like this. Like there was, this one's just sort of runnier sort of spray. Then there was sort of this one, which is quite, it's like a dry oil, but it's quite liquidy. Then there was this one, which is like a serum consistency. It's a little bit thicker, this one. But they all still feel quite light. Again, to be honest, as much as I love the smell of this and it felt great, I just think this big glass bottle is really unnecessary. I dropped it a couple of times. Just, you know, you go to get out of the shower and you know, and then you're spraying this. It's a little bit, it's the dry oil, but it's still quite greasy. It's like floop. And I also didn't like this. Like this stopped working probably about when the product was here, so I literally had to keep doing this and unscrewing this to get it to sort of work. Whereas this spray pump worked fine until the very end of it. So it's like, why wouldn't you? Anyway, it's like, I did get this on special though when that price one had the 40, pretty sure it was the 40% off or something. So it was, I didn't pay the, whatever it is it $20, $30 or something for it normally. And it's 100 mils, 120 mils, 150 mils. So this is much, much cheaper. You get more of it. Kind of to me felt like it did the same thing, but again, this does have the mineral oil in it, whereas this one, I don't think, shouldn't. It's got all those sort of special plant extracts and oils and stuff in it like that. But this does smell, I think, the best out of the lot. Oh, honestly smells like a beautiful light fragrance. Like you could actually wear this as your perfume. And I did, you know, you could sort of smell it, smell this oil on the skin. Sort of these ones. And it did feel phenomenally great. Glad I tried it, love the feel of it, love the luxury of having these two items, but I just don't feel that they're worth the price. This does have the 6 precious plant oils in it, which is, I'm glad that it, great. But yeah, I mean, if I really wanted to get another spray, oil, body spray, I'd probably go for something like this one, or this one when it's on sort of special in that. It's a great present, like I said. But yeah, I really didn't notice that much of a difference between the effects that it would leave on my skin. There's just little bits of makeup I'm going to rush through. This is the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I love this one. It's one of my favourite ones that actually still work on me, on my sort of woodier lid. So I love it from NARS, but again, it's something I'd have to probably save up to get. I've got tons of other eye primers I want to get through, but I really did like this sort of last. Some of them that sort of just pull in the crease here over the time of the day. This one normally lasts for hours and hours. It's good. This is just a mascara. This is a sleek one, the Eye Drama Endless Lashes. It's okay. There's still a little bit left, but it's sort of, you know, past its use by date. I like the sort of the wand, but it did sort of flake on me. It was okay. I've got this one, Dr. Hushka Lavender Sandalwood Calming Body Wash. I used this when we went away for a day or something. It's, very lavender, my husband hates the smell of lavender, but he didn't comment on this one though. But it was a nice sort of creamy body wash. I love this sort of little tube. Sorry, I'm getting quick here. I can see how long I've been talking. I've got the Pure Minerals Impact Mascara. This one is the Tease Trinity Cosmetics. This is the Desert Metals, the sort of brown color. It's just that, you know, I need to throw it out because it's sort of old now. It was okay. Other little samples from Way that I got at Mecca. And all the stuff for my new channel, all the kind of stuff. Okay, take care.